So today we are looking at the FX300MS second edition scientific calculator from Casio. And it doesn't have an emulator software, hence the reason that we're using this document camera. So apologize for my fingers coming in there. And I'm just going to look at one function because I have an activity that I am looking at using, and I've attached that activity as a link in the description below. But it's this button right here, and hopefully you can see it. It looks like this, a degree symbol and then 3 commas. And this actually has a name. It's called the sexagesimal button, which means having to do with 60. And it is used for degrees and minutes, and that all evolves around the number 60, right? So there's 60 seconds in a minute, 60 hours there are 60 minutes in an hour. There we're going. So you can also use this as a great time converter, which is something students tend to have a lot of struggles with. So I wanted to just show you some quick ways to use this button. So let's say you're trying to convert a number of minutes into hours, right? So a simple conversion. Let's just make up, let's say we have 110 minutes, right? So what would we normally do? We would do 1 divided by, actually, let me clear that out. 110 divided by the 60 minutes, and we would get an answer. And you'll notice that the answer is, let me kind of hold this up here a little bit, 1.83. So it's this decimal answer. And so if your students are like, well, what does that mean? Is it 1 hour and 80 minutes? Which again, doesn't make any sense. So this button can now convert that into actual hours and minutes by, you've got your answer here, and you're going to hit Shift and the sexagesimal button, which I think I'm saying wrong, but you'll notice that now the answer is 1 hour and 50 minutes. So that's one way to use it. You can also do it, let's say you have lots and lots of seconds, right? And again, I'm just making up these numbers. You can use this button to convert seconds into minutes or hours. So you're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to do it slightly different. I'm going to enter, so each time I hit it, if I do it in a row, it's hours, minutes, seconds. So if I say I have 0 hours, 0 minutes, but 2,517 seconds, and then I hit equal sign, it gives me the conversion of those seconds into 41 minutes and 57 seconds. So that's another way to utilize it. You could also use it for time calculation. So let's say, and I'm going to just get in here and erase this. Let's say I'm doing a bunch of errands and I'm trying to get ready for a trip, and I know I have to leave at a certain time. So let's say I need to leave at 12:15 at the latest to get to where I need to be. And I know that my errands, maybe I have to run to the post office or clean the bathrooms before I go, whatever it is. And I've kind of added up how long it's going to take me. It's going to take me at least, I don't know, let's say 3 hours and 20 minutes. That's my estimate. So what time should I wake up so that I can get all my errands done but still leave at 12:15? So this is technically a calculation, right? So I'm going to take 12:15. So I'm going to enter 12 hours, 15 minutes, and 0 seconds. I don't have any seconds. And I'm going to subtract 3, and then I'm going to hit that button for hours, 20 minutes, hit it again, and 0 seconds. And now I'm going to hit equals. So I did some calculation there. I subtracted off, and I need to wake up at 8:55 in the morning at the latest in order to get all my errands done. So this is a really nice button to kind of just do some conversions, do some calculations with time, verify if students are doing it by hand. Maybe they're looking at a clock and working it out that way to verify their calculations, those types of things.